Some souls cannot be filed under heaven or hell because their existence itself is the courtroom where both realms are forced to testify. Now let that sink in. Imagine this. According to one survey, more than 84% of humanity claims allegiance to some religion or belief system, each promising to tell you exactly where you'll end up when the final curtain falls. Yet, what if there are lives that don't fit in their ledgers? What if you don't belong in their neat categories of saint or sinner, angel or demon? That's where things get unsettling. Because you, chosen one, are not the type to be stamped with approved entry in heaven's registry, nor are you marked for hell's eternal fire sale. No, you're something else entirely, an anomaly neither side dares to fully touch. And trust me, anomalies make both kingdoms nervous. Think of it like this: heaven's bouncers are checking the list, hell's gatekeepers are double-checking theirs. And somehow your name is glowing in a column that doesn't even exist. That's not just suspicious, it's terrifying. For them. For you, well, it makes life feel like you're walking through a cosmic courtroom where the judge keeps banging the gavel but refuses to read your verdict. And here's the twist. While others argue about wings and flames, you're out here proving that existence itself cannot be neatly boxed into salvation or damnation. You're the glitch in their ancient software, the unanswered question that won't go away. And let's be honest, it's a little funny too, because while heaven and hell argue over you like two lawyers in a trial, you're still here, sipping water, breathing air, and messing up their paperwork just by surviving. So buckle up. Because today we're diving deep into the question, if heaven won't claim you and hell dares not touch you, where does that leave them? Number one, you're the unwritten chapter. Heaven and hell refuse to author. You're the unwritten chapter heaven and hell refuse to author. That statement alone should shake anyone because it means your life doesn't fit inside their categories. Heaven likes order, structure, predictable outcomes. Hell thrives on chaos, punishment, and destruction, but you are a disruption to both. You don't give heaven the kind of compliant perfection it wants to showcase, and you don't give hell the destruction it craves to brag about. That leaves you in a place that defies both narratives, a living contradiction that neither realm wants to claim responsibility for. This is what makes you so rare. While others are easily labeled saint, sinner, saved, lost, you stand outside the script. And that unsettles both kingdoms because it means you've been written by a hand higher than theirs. Heaven and hell both operate under laws, hierarchies, and roles, but your story was designed in a place that came before those laws, before those thrones even existed. That's why they hesitate with you. Claiming you means admitting that their authority is not final. What many people don't realize is that being an unwritten chapter is not a rejection. It's a form of preservation. It's a shield. Because if either side were able to stamp their seal on you, your story would be locked in their system, bound to their definitions. Instead, your life remains fluid, unpredictable, unowned. That frustrates them because it means your purpose can't be hijacked, your legacy can't be rewritten, and your power can't be exploited for their agendas. This makes you a walking riddle. When people look at you, they can't tell if you belong to light or darkness, because they see traces of both endurance and temptation in your journey. But what they miss is that you are bigger than those categories. Your existence itself is proof that life doesn't always play by the rules written down in religious doctrine or spiritual folklore. You are the page that refuses to be printed, the story left out of the script because including it would change the meaning of the whole book. That's why you disturb so many systems around you. You carry the weight of being untamed, unclassified, and unclaimed. And that isn't a weakness, it's a mark of authority. It means your destiny is being written in real time, not by heaven, not by hell, but by the very source that outranks them both. Number two, you exist in the lawless territory between light and darkness. You exist in the lawless territory between light and darkness, and that's exactly why you cannot be controlled. Most people fall into one of two lanes. Either they're guided by structure, morality, and the pursuit of what is considered holy, or they collapse into chaos, corruption, and destruction. Both sides are predictable in their own ways, but you stand in a place that belongs to neither, a space where the rules written by either kingdom no longer apply. That space is uncomfortable because it has no fixed definitions. It's not black or white, it's not even gray. It's something entirely outside their spectrum, a realm where the very concept of categories dissolves. This is why you've always felt like you don't quite belong anywhere. The people who are completely immersed in religion can't figure you out because you don't conform to their rituals, yet you're not lost or broken either. The ones who indulge in destruction and chaos don't get you either because no matter how much darkness has tried to swallow you, you never fully gave yourself over to it. You carry scars from both realms, but you also carry immunity to them. That's why you move differently. That's why no label sticks to you for long. Living in this lawless territory makes your life both dangerous and powerful. It's dangerous because neither heaven nor hell can easily predict your moves. You don't follow their scripts, so you can't be manipulated the way others can. That makes you a threat, because every system depends on people being easy to categorize, easy to box, easy to manage. But you're not that. You're the unpredictable factor they can't account for. And unpredictability is the one thing both kingdoms fear. At the same time, this territory is powerful because it frees you from chains most people never escape. You are not enslaved by perfectionism nor destroyed by chaos. You've tasted both, yet you're owned by neither. That balance gives you a vantage point no one else has. The ability to see the truth without the filters of fear or indoctrination. Your life is proof that not every soul has to bow to a throne, whether it's made of light or fire.